Hello and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name is Michelle and today I'm going to be talking about something that can be a little uncomfortable. Hi Lily, can I help you? Can I help you? You say hello. Okay, goodbye. So we just got back from spending a week in New York with my family, and we normally here at home eat pretty decently healthy. I'm talking meats, veggies, couscous, quinoa, different grains like that. We don't really eat too much pasta. We don't eat dairy on the regular, and I would like to think that we are generally pretty healthy. Sophia wanted me to show you her little snow globe. There you go, Sophie. So as you could imagine, we ate anything and everything when in New York. New York pizza, wings, bagels, hard rolls. How was the hard roll?
Great.
It was good.
Yeah.
But imagine kind of eating like that, which was fine because I was not feeling guilty about it whatsoever. But my body is starting to feel it. And now that we're back home, I'm ready to reset it. And I was sent this set a while back. So to kind of give you a little bit of background, I don't even remember if Teami or reached out to me or I reached out to them. I honestly don't remember, but we got in contact. They sent me a box of PR of their 30-day cleanse, and I was going to start it, but it was kind of before Christmas, and I was like, no, I want to do it full-fledged because I hadn't realized when I had first said yes that it was an every day for 30 days kind of deal. I thought it was like, oh, you drink a tea here or there once a week or whatever, and you kind of cleanse out. I didn't realize it was such a commitment to yourself. So I put it off. And then after, you know, the holidays, I was like, oh, I'll do it now. And then we were getting ready for the vacation and I put it off again. So this is, it has to happen now. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to kind of commit to myself. Okay, so how it works is they send you the 2 different teas, and this is going to be enough for 30 days, it says. There is the skinny tea and then the colon tea. That one scares me a little bit, which is why I kind of put it off so long, but nope, I'm not gonna, we're doing it now. Okay, so how it works is that they send this little chart. So you do the skinny tea every single morning when you wake up before you eat. And then you do the colon tea every other day. So day 1, you just do the skinny tea, and then day 2, you do the skinny tea in the morning and then colon tea at night. And then they send along this adorable little tumbler, which has the different pieces in it. And I'll show you here in a moment when because I'm gonna make myself some, on how this helps to use the loose leaf tea. It's supposed to really help reset your body, help with bloating, totally detox, so that it's not gonna help you. How do I word it? My personal beliefs in this, I don't feel like it's going to make you skinny. It's not going to make you lose weight, but it's going to allow your body to work at its best abilities so that you're flushing out toxins, and when you are working out, your body's getting rid of the things it's supposed to be getting rid of, rather than just using the good energy that's already in there. I don't know if that, I don't know, that's just my personal belief on how this may possibly work. They encourage you in the pamphlet to take a before and after picture. So let's go over to the mirror, then we'll come back to make the tea and we'll kind of see how it goes. All right, so we're in the beauty room and this is going to be my before. I am so freaking bloated right now, guys, from eating all of that amazing food in New York. But as you can see, I definitely have a little bit of a pooch there. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to maybe cleansing that out. I do go to the gym. I need to be better about it. Before the trip, I was really only going like once a week. So I need to stop rubbing my stomach like that. It looks like I'm pregnant or something. But yeah, this is going to be my before shot. And let's go make some tea because I'm not guessing that this is going to make me skinny, just like I was saying. But I do feel like there's points where I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like it's like pushing from the inside out. Nor do I really go to the bathroom on a regular basis, which is really kind of TMI. And I kind of have my period right now. So I just feel really gross and heavy and huge. And I'm really hoping that this helps to fix all of that so I can feel more like me, be ready for the beach. We have another vacation that we're planning for the beginning of June, so I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm hoping that I get all cleansed out and feeling better for that shit. And I'm gonna read this piece here to you. It says the skinny The Teami Skinny is meant to be taken every morning in order to wake up the body and start boosting your metabolism right away. It is best to drink the Teami Skinny before breakfast, but if you didn't have time to do it, no worries. Just drink it as soon as possible. Let's see here. What does it say on the back? 1 teaspoon in a cup of near boiling water between 3 and 5 minutes. I'm gonna take my first sip of tea. Still a little warm. Actually, it doesn't have really bad, it doesn't have much of a taste to it at all to me. It just tastes like an herbal tea. There's no, it's not too minty, it's not too like, you know when you drink matcha tea and you're like, wow, this tastes like ground, like dirt. Like it tastes very earthy. It's not that bad. It's really good actually. It tastes like kind of like iced tea would, like regular, you know, tea. Oh, I'm really surprised. I could definitely drink this every single morning. I was a little worried that it might taste like too, like, honestly too gross, too earthy, and it doesn't. So I won't be having to choke it down every morning. I'm definitely I'm gonna keep with it. Let's do this. Let's see how I'm feeling after the 30 days and I'll check in with you guys. I look like poop, but that's because I feel like my face is so puffy. It is end of day 2 of our detox cleanse, and I'm about to make my first colon cleanse. And I'll be straight up honest with you, I'm freaking nervous about this because I have to go back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my first day back after vacation, and I'm a little nervous about this. It says to steep between 1 and 3 minutes. I'll probably do closer to the 1 minute. So I'm gonna throw that little buddy in there and start that up. But I did want to read to you the rest of this pamphlet while that is kind of brewing here. It does say that I needed to drink a glass of water before drinking the colon tea. So thankfully I have my Bubba. I've been drinking water and I'm all good to go with that. And it says that the colon cleanse gets rid of heavy toxins that have been stuck in my body for years and prevent it from functioning correctly. So hopefully this helps with that. And I wanted to kind of give you just a little bit of a closer look at all of this. But yeah, I'm on day 2 of 30. Let's see if I can make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it, right? We made it. I hate that. How many of you have that? Any of you have tips on how to get rid of that? Probably just working out and working my arms, which I've been really inconsistent about. But today is day 30 of my Teami Detox cleanse. Yay! I made it the full 30 days and I did not miss one day with doing the daily skinny tea. And actually, I have some left over. It does say to only use 1 teaspoon. So that's what I did. I kept a little teaspoon that I showed you in an earlier shot right next to the tea every morning. I didn't find it difficult to kind of fit this in with my daily regimen or routine. It was relatively easy and I didn't mind drinking the tea because it didn't taste terrible. So I do have some notes in front of me that I kind of documented throughout the whole process that I wanted to touch base with you guys. Basically, the hardest part of this was doing the colon cleanse. And you were supposed to do it every other day. It got to the point where, like day 1, the first time that I did it, I was up all night. I was really, really restless. I had really, really bad cramps and that loud gurgling sound in your stomach. And I basically got 0 sleep. That was the hardest part of it. And day 2, day 3 in general were the hardest because as you saw in the previous clip when I was brewing the nighttime tea, my face was puffy. I felt like garbage. I woke up the second day, so not the first time I drank the tea, like the day 2. I woke up that morning, I was puffy, I was uncomfortable, everything was sore. I thought I was getting the flu, actually. Like it genuinely felt like I was so sick, but I still got up, went on with my day, and the next morning I felt a little bit better and wasn't as bad. And I wasn't like congested or anything like that. There weren't any other signs of it actually being a real flu. I really genuinely think it was my body detoxing and getting everything out. Because by day 3.5, like in the afternoon, I felt pretty fine. And day 4, I was fine. So when you're sick like that, you know how it goes on for a little while. This wasn't like that. It was definitely something that was systemically like just kind of going on. Something it also did not do for me was clear up my skin. I was really secretly hoping that cleaning out my intestines would help with my absorption of vitamins and different things like that. That would in turn help out with the cleansing of my skin. But as you see, I'm breaking out quite a bit. I do, again, have my period, just like in the last shot. So I'll show you here in a moment. We'll go over to the mirror and I'll show you what I'm looking like now. But this really wasn't about what I'm looking like, but more so how I was feeling after this process. And I do feel a little bit lighter inside. I don't feel like I lost any weight, and I probably didn't, but I do feel a little more balanced. I felt like this gave me enough energy in the morning that I didn't always need a cup of coffee. There were some days that I needed to, like later on in the morning, I had to run to Starbucks or Dunkin' and get something, because everybody has just those rough, slow going days. I did notice about 3, 4 o'clock, my energy was just plummeting. And I don't think it had anything to do with the tea. I think it's mostly me trying to find the best diet. Because like I was saying in the last time, I do generally eat pretty healthy, but I need to be balancing like when I'm eating and keeping my blood sugar pretty like even. I feel like 3 and 4 o'clock, I feel so dead that I could literally sit down and pass out. And the other day that actually happened, we came home with the kids and I sat down in the chair and I fell asleep only for 15 minutes. And then I woke back up and I'm like, oh, I have stuff to do. But I don't like that feeling. I need to feel more energized so that I can go to bed. I only go to bed at like 9 o'clock, 9:30 being the latest. So kind of a little old lady when it comes to that. There was definitely some bloating going on throughout the whole process. That was kind of my #1 bullet point that I wanted to combat by doing this type of detox, is to get that inner bloating like gone. Today I'm actually feeling pretty good, surprisingly, and maybe that's just because we've been doing this for quite a while, and since I do have a little bit left over, I will likely keep going with this. It, again, was not, you know, an inconvenience for me to make this tea every morning. It was more so doing the cleanse every other day that kind of like infringed me. I'll admit I did skip a couple days and make it like 2 or 3 days in between when I did a cleansing tea, and I felt like that went better for my body personally and how my body took all of that. And as I did it a couple more times, it didn't have as many adverse effects. Like I did it not last night, the night before, and I had a little bit of cramping in the morning, like where you're just like, ooh, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom soon. But it wasn't that bad. It was definitely more manageable than feeling constantly constipated all the time. So this definitely helped keep everything going and flowing. It's just the cramping that I just get a little bit uncomfortable about. The one thing that I do feel like this definitely helped with was my cravings. So I am a huge sugar person. I love my sweets. I love candies and chocolates and all of those things. So it would be like kind of like halfway through the day after lunch and I'd be like, I want something sweet. And I felt like my brain was telling me that I wanted those things. And this is a really strange thing. So maybe it's just like a placebo effect, or maybe the tea was actually doing something, but I'm being genuine. Like I've mentioned this to my friends in real life. I'd be like, oh, my brain really wants a donut right now, but the idea of eating a donut, my stomach just felt like, no, that doesn't sound good at all. And I don't know, that was a weird, and it wasn't just once, like this happened repetitively throughout this past month, which was kind of a nice feeling, which made it a little bit easier for me to like talk my brain out of wanting those bad things and just kind of like distracting myself and going to have something else in a little while, maybe like a glass of almond milk or some carrots or whatever it was. I feel like that definitely helped in that sense. Again, I don't know if that was the tea kind of speaking through and balancing me out and what it is that my body actually needs, because I feel like when you need something and you're craving something, it's usually like what your body needs. At least that's just how I feel about it. When it comes to sugary stuff, I usually just think I probably need to eat. I'm probably just hungry. I did drink a crap ton of water. That is one thing that I've realized. I felt like I got more thirsty with this, which meant like if you're already thirsty, you're already kind of dehydrated. So I made sure to really drink a ton of water with this. So something else I noticed about week 2 was I had a really hard time waking up in the morning. Week 2, week 3. And I don't mean like, oh, I don't want to get up and you're like awake, but you don't want to get up. I mean like I genuinely had a hard time getting my body to wake up. Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with the tea. It was just something that I experienced this past half end of the process. And once I drank my tea, I kind of felt fine after that, like convinced myself to get up. Like I literally wrote in my note, it said, I realized how addicted I am to certain foods where my mind would try to talk my stomach into wanting chocolate or frozen yogurts. That's literally perfectly written because that is exactly how I have been feeling the last month. I also wrote that the tea is a nice pick-me-up, but not quite as strong as coffee. That's definitely true. And that halfway through the day, I would definitely feel run down. At this point, I think you've gotten a good grasp of how I feel about the tea and my process along with it. Let's go over to the mirror and I'll show you what I'm looking like. It's really not that much different, but I figured I'd show you anyway. All right, so we're back in the beauty room at the mirror, and this is where we're at, 30 days out. It's really like, I don't think I look that much different, to be honest, and that's fine. I mean, I feel a little bit better. I feel different. I'm gonna keep finishing up the tea that I have, and yeah, you can see my stretch marks poking out there. Still want to focus on these arms and this little pudge under here. All in all, I think if somebody is really looking to change up the inner feeling of your body, this will absolutely help. I do feel like it genuinely detoxed my body. I want to keep going with it. They have some other products too that I want to try out. I saw that they have like a detoxing like green tea mask and other different teas as well, I think I saw on the website. So I want to look into that a little bit more. I hope this was somewhat helpful. And now I need to focus on the next 6 weeks or so before we go to the beach to try to maybe tone up a little bit and keep this like cleansed feeling going. So in hindsight, I do think I want to order another bag. That way I can do it leading up to when we are going to be out there. Do I need to feel like a super skinny supermodel to be on the beach and have fun? No. But do I want to feel comfortable and not bloated and gross? Yes. So let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments down below. Please leave me any questions you have down there that I may have forgotten to mention in this update or throughout the whole process. I'd be happy to answer those if I have an answer. So thank you again for watching. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and check out my blog at sparklemepink.com. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.